It started with a special science camp for rural high school students and will end for 2 people as members of the Vanderbilt Class of 2014. Meet 2 students from Arkansas as we follow their journey to discovery. It's a yearly ritual filled with the magic of wonder. Some arrive alone.
My name's Cody Stothers. I'm from Sheridan, Arkansas. Finally growing up, finally doing what I've always wanted to do, my dreams.
Born in a prison, raised by a grandmother, mom to him.
I'm the first one in my family to go to college, that whole thing, and I will be. And so my mom's always told me, you know, you need to have something better than this family's had.
Some become hope for others, a beacon of determination. The goal, a world-class education.
I'm Domonique Bragg, and I'm from West Helena, Arkansas.
It's overwhelming. I'm kind of nervous, excited.
It's made me feel proud, just really proud of her because she's achieving her dreams.
2 very different journeys, down a shared path with the same beginning.
And then with this one, go real slow again, because this is...
For Dominique and Cody, the road to Vanderbilt crystallized among gels, test tubes, and the search for discovery in this research lab a year before starting at Vanderbilt.
How many is it, 25% centrifuge? No, is it?
It's 30.
30? Okay. I've just always loved science, so this is just kind of putting into action what I've always thought about doing.
They became Aspirnauts, a program started by Doctors Billy and Julie Hudson.
It's a student who aspires, who seeks, and achieves.
I like seeing results. I like knowing that what I do is actually going to have some bearing in the world.
They are part of a group of high school students from rural Arkansas, some living in poverty, dropped in the real world of science for 8 weeks in Billy Hudson's lab.
It's going from this mundane high school setting where science is just some textbook and some test into the real world where science is, you know, the cutting edge, it's the future.
And I put them on an expedition to search for a new kind of bond in all animal tissues.
The goal? Get young people in rural America an untapped resource interested in science and success.
So these students, many of them had very little background in science. Some of them hadn't even had chemistry. So for them to enter into a molecular biochemical lab and perform well means that they not only have the aptitude and the talent, but they had the motivation.
Well, Dominique was put on a project where she was looking for this special bond, chemical bond, in small worms. So she was the first of the group to have a discovery on that.
And I was like, I just couldn't believe it. It was like so early on, and I hear people around the lab saying that they've been here for years and haven't discovered anything.
Her finding is another piece of the research puzzle that may one day lead to new therapies for cancer, diabetes, kidney, and other diseases.
It means a lot. It means that I'm contributing something to the science field, which I didn't think I could do because I thought I was just going to be here as an intern and that was it.
So this is a discovery for you guys, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It's new data.
Yep.
Outstanding.
When I could see students say, I have asked a question, nobody knew the answer, and now I have an answer for myself. That meant they own the problem. It has to impact them.
Sometimes the science is overshadowed by the discovery of life's lessons.
I just want to offer my community what I have for them. I want to show them that you can make it out of Helena, West Helena, and still give back. That's important to me. And the fact that, sorry. I just have so much to offer, and for me to come here and get all this knowledge and keep it would be just a waste of time.
Domonique would go on to become valedictorian of her high school's graduating class.
She volunteered to attend one of the KIPP schools in Helena. So Knowledge is Power Program School, the publicly funded charter school. She has been exposed to the concepts that it's hard work. You get the product of what you've earned, and no more, no less. That it takes hard work to achieve, but the achievement is worth it.
So what do you think would be the next step?
I think the next step is doing our jails. So we're first creating a new culture of worms.
Whether it's one-on-one time with a world-renowned researcher,
it can affect the rate of DNA replication,
or an opportunity to listen to a Nobel Prize winner, mentors make a difference.
I mean, plain and simple, this is the opportunity of my lifetime. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before.
Cody turns out to be special. He has this great mind, and he's been working on science for several years. And so this opportunity gave him a chance to bloom, in a sense, and give him confidence that he can go to the highest level.
Cody and the Aspirnauts are not only working side by side with Vanderbilt undergrads, grad students, and professors, they are also getting paid to help advance important research thanks to federal stimulus grant money.
Well, I live with my grandmother, and we don't make a lot of money, and this $2,000 is a lot of money. I'm going to get to buy school clothes and a laptop for college.
Where is the kidney in the sponge?
Billy Hudson understands poverty and rural America.
You know, he's just like me. He came from, well, he came from an even smaller town in Arkansas. Didn't have hardly any money, didn't ever plan on going to college. That's just remarkable because it took some determination and a whole lot of luck, like he says, just to get where he's gotten.
Yes, highly successful people took an interest in me. They gave me their time and their energies. And I'm hoping in some ways we're doing the same thing. It's not about us, it's about the students.
Billy and Julie Hudson started giving back to rural Arkansas with the Aspirnaut School on a Bus program in 2007. It was for students who spent hours commuting to school.
Rural students have many challenges, not the least of which is long bus rides.
So the idea was to put laptop computers and eventually internet access, and it has emerged now with Julie's vision into a K-20 pipeline.
For Cody, this pipeline is more like a lifeline and a wish for others.
The commitment that the Hudsons and everyone else in here has put into this shouldn't be some 1 in a million case. This should be something that people are doing all over the United States.
For Domonique, it became a journey inside herself.
And so for me to be able to go back and help my community, it's great. I would have never thought, never dreamed.
I really feel we're setting up an opportunity. And certain ones will walk through that door of opportunity. Maybe several, maybe many, but I'm looking for the 1 or 2. And they in time will impact others.
Cody's home away from home continues to be Billy Hudson's lab.
Well, primarily we're still working on the same molecule that I worked on when I started here, which is collagen 4, which is a protein that's all over your body.
But his time at Vanderbilt is not all about the science of medicine.
First and foremost, education has been a big deal. Both in classes and education about sort of how the real world works. It's been awesome, really, to meet people even from different countries and learning how different people think and, making friends with those types of people and learning from them, and hopefully they're learning from you too.
And it all began as an astronaut.
I probably would have never come here had I never been part of the astronaut program, and I've loved it here and done really well here, and think that if I had never been given the first opportunity, I might have never, tried at all, so.
So you have two conflicting sides to this.
Astronaut program is just life-changing. And knowing that someone here at Vanderbilt is still on my side, rooting for me the entire way.
That support was critical for Domonique as her journey through Vanderbilt turned tragic in 2013. She lost her dad, her champion, following a lengthy illness.
And so that's when it really hit me that I had changed. The fact that I could come back to school even after that and still be on track to graduate. that's when it hit me that this school really meant something to me and that I really had changed and grown and matured.
And when she graduates?
I'm probably crying the entire time, just because of my daddy. Because it's been really hard. And I just wanted my dad and my brother and sister to be proud of me. And that's my favorite picture. Move-in day, and we're both standing in front of my dorm, and he was like giving me his last bit of information, his last bit of wisdom.
What are you gonna say to her today?
I'm not sure, other than just stay focused and do your best, achieve your dreams.
Yeah.
And I love her.